on Denver 7 News. More catalytic converter thefts are plaguing the Denver Metro. One Aurora family has been targeted 4 times.
I'm almost expecting it now, and I think that that's speaking for itself.
Their message to law enforcement about the issue.
Competing at such a large scale has a lot of stress and anxiety to it. And so then when your uniforms were stolen, it's sad.
Plus, excitement turned to sadness after a Special Olympics team has their uniform stolen. Who stepped in to help in a pinch?
That is empty, Rantanen scores!
3 down, 1 more to go. The Avs seal the win against the Oilers with an empty netter, bringing them 1 step closer to the Stanley Cup.
So starting the night on a high note, thank you for joining us. I'm Jacqueline Allen.
And I'm Byron Wang. The Avs are now just 1 game away from the Stanley Cup Finals after taking down the Oilers in Game 3. The Avs led the way tonight in Edmonton, cruising to a 4-2 win.
And you better believe Avs fans showed up tonight at Ball Arena just to watch the game on the Jumbotron together. Denver 7's Rob Harris is live. And Rob, the Avs may have been in Canada, but it felt like they were there tonight.
Oh, Jacqueline, the crowd here at Ball Arena was absolutely wild and electric. I was saying to some of the people in there, if you were just dropped into Ball Arena and you were facing away from the rink towards the crowd, you might not have realized that the game was in Edmonton because the crowd was so pumped up, particularly in the last minute of the game. Check it out.
I thought the roof was going to go off or something, you know what I'm saying? It was so exciting, so good, so good.
Let's do this! Come on, guys!
It was something very special. I mean, you could feel the energy. Everybody was just so excited. It was just an awesome night. Go Avs!
We got this. We got this for sure. All I know is I'm coming back on Monday and I'm bringing a broom because we're going to sweep them. Let's go!
Go Avs!
Let's go, Avs!
Yeah, she's bringing the broom because the Avs are going for the sweep with Game 4 on Monday. And the people that I talked to here at Ball Arena tonight, they want to be here with their fellow Avs fans to watch that sweep. Bion?
Go Avs. All right. Thanks, Rob. And Troy Rank and the Denver 7 sports team will have all the highlights in just a few minutes. All right, another news tonight. Fire crews made progress in putting out a wildfire in southwest Colorado tonight. Fire crews say the Bear Dance fire is still burning at 89 acres, but is 40% contained. It started Thursday on the Southern Butte Reservation. No structures have been lost.
The Denver metro area has been plagued with catalytic converter thefts for years.
But one family has caught thieves in the act 3 different times. And this week, the thief was unfortunately successful.
They reached out to Contact Denver 7 and told Rob Harris the message they want their neighbors and police to hear.
Madeline Boatman has a collection going.
This was from round 1 on the Hyundai. They left those behind. This was from round 2 on the Hyundai.
These are all items left behind by thieves. During the multiple times this year her family's been targeted for catalytic converter theft.
We were vandalized on the Hyundai first on the 17th of February. They were able to cut through but not completely remove the catalytic converter. In April, they came back in an attempt to re-steal it. At the end of May, this one was started, and then they came back to finish it 2 days ago. They were successful this time.
This most recent time, Boatman caught the thief in the act, but not soon enough.
I came out the door. I said, "Excuse me, what are you doing to my car?" And he got into his white Subaru and sped off really fast. It had just rained the night before, so he had a plastic trash bag lying down to keep him fresh and clean. How nice of him.
It's an especially bad time for Boatman and her husband to be down to one working car. They have a 2-year-old daughter and a baby boy due this month.
We need to be able to get both of them to their doctor's appointments. Newborns especially have a lot of checkups that they need to go to in the first few months of life.
According to Aurora Police, 2,485 Coloradans had a catalytic converter stolen last year. That's an increase of 1,556% from 2019. Now that Boatman and her family are among this year's victims, they're going to have to sell their now non-working Jeep Liberty and pay for extra safeguards to keep their other car working.
We're probably going to end up paying about $2,000 in preventative measures for this one, just so that we can keep this one in running measures.
Boatman says she feels stuck and vulnerable, and as these crimes keep climbing, she wants to see police be more proactive. Above all, she's sharing her story to warn her neighbors.
Well, we definitely know that they're in our community. We definitely know that we're being targeted. I think that they are feeling quite emboldened by the system and how it works. Even if we had a security camera put up here, I don't think that they've changed their behavior.
In Aurora, Rob Harris, Denver 7.
This isn't just a problem in Aurora. Just to give you some perspective, here's a map showing all the catalytic converter thefts around the Denver metro area. The Denver 7 investigative team found there have been nearly 4,000 thefts in the past 2 years, and it doesn't take long to walk away with one either. A salvage yard employee demonstrated for us just how long it would take to steal one. We figured out that it would take 14.5 seconds.
The Colorado Special Olympics flag football team had its jersey stolen just 2 days before traveling to a national tournament. Its president and CEO says jerseys were stolen from the back of a staff member's car near 6th and Chambers in Aurora on Thursday. Fortunately, the community was quick to respond. The head football coach of Ponderosa High School in Parker loaned the team some freshman jerseys he had. After some quick handiwork, the Special Olympics staff was able to add their logo and the players' names to the jerseys. The team took off from DIA this morning.
Competing at such a large scale has a lot of stress and anxiety to it. And so then when your uniforms were stolen, it's sad.
Yeah, I was just happy we could help. It's a pretty great cause, and those athletes deserve to play and compete and look good doing it.
Opening ceremonies for the 2022 USA Games in Orlando are tomorrow. The first flag football games are on Monday.
A moment for the history books at History Colorado tonight, the opening of the Rainbows and Revolutions exhibit. This is filled with artifacts and displays dating back to the 1950s, reminding Coloradans of the struggles, victories, and long road ahead for the LGBTQ+ community. Governor Polis, our first openly gay governor, donated a pair of his shoes, and he and his partner, Marlon Reese, spoke about the significance of this exhibit.
This exhibit isn't just a historical experience, it's an opportunity for LGBTQ+ Coloradans to learn more about what it took to get here. We need to understand how we got here and understand when progress is being rolled back, and be able to recognize it so that we can fight for what we've already earned.
History Colorado is accepting donations to add to the display and archives. We have a link to that on our website, thedenverchannel.com.
Denver 7 is a proud sponsor of this year's Denver Pride event. The two-day event begins on Saturday, June 25th with Denver Pride Fest at Civic Center Park. Then on Sunday, there will be the Coors Light Denver Pride Parade. You can visit denverpride.org to see a list of events happening throughout the month.
Coming up on Denver 7 News, months after the Marshall Fire, many are still dealing with the aftermath, physically and emotionally. How a new therapy program is helping them heal.
Plus, a full breakdown of the Avs' demanding win over the Oilers. Coming up, Denver 7 Sports has all the highlights.